I used to come to school carrying a lot of weight and a lot of stress from situations outside of school, and I would bring that into a school environment.
I started attending Lincoln my junior year, and when I started, I didn't really know anybody, so that was pretty hard for me, having to get new friends, and it was really hard on my mental health, and I had really bad anxiety a lot going to school.
I caught myself leaving class a lot. I caught myself not showing up to class because I didn't feel like I had a space where I could go to kind of regroup myself and get myself in a better mental state to then return.
So I heard at one of the school assemblies about the health center and the services and how beneficial it was for all the students, and so I was really interested in it, and I was like, I kind of want to check it out and like maybe start seeing a counselor there.
Kids nowadays are so anxious. They have so much on their plate. You know, they're pushed to a whole different level than even when I was in, high school 20 years ago. And sometimes kids can get lost along the way. Not intentionally, but sometimes they can.
Probably the most common stuff we see as far as symptoms is usually anxiety related.
I see kids who are feeling anxious. I work with kids that are feeling depressed. Maybe they're feeling kind of hopeless about things.
So for a kiddo to come in and just be able to know that this area is always a non-judgmental, consistent place for them to come to, no matter who they are.
We take great care to create a safe and non-judgmental environment, and we really meet the students where they are.
I remember walking in there, and it looked like a cute little office.
It was a safe space, and it was a place to take a break and kind of regroup. It was a place that taught me a lot of coping mechanisms to get through really tough times throughout high school.
I learned a lot of skills when I was in the health center, not just about how to regulate my emotions, but how to live as a human. I learned skills about how to get jobs financially. They helped me how to get financial aid to college.
Trust plays a huge role within any therapeutic relationship. And at the health center, we recognize that many of our students have had trust broken in the past.
To work in mental health, it doesn't matter how good you are if you can't get kids to sit down and talk to you. So trust is absolutely the most important thing. Research shows that the relationship you have with a kid is more important than anything else you do.
Yeah, I just grew really deep connections with all of the staff there. They really care about you. They're not just there for a job. They really want to get to know you and really build a relationship with you, and that means a lot.
All of the staff members at the health center had every person's best interest in mind. There's nothing but that. And every single person that was inside the health center could be who you needed them to be in that moment, at any given moment.
One of my favorite quotes is, "Be who you needed when you were young." And I needed that, and I could have used that in my life. But I want to be that one positive for a kid, even if it's one kid. I want to be that one person that can change their life.
Building trust at the health center is in some ways easier because I'm right there on site and kids have access to me. They get to see me day in, day out, and they get to see the care we're providing.
One of the most important things was just our realizing that we needed to start sooner.
I feel the health center should be in every school, everywhere. It actually makes me sad that it's not, because it is such a huge advantage for the administration, for the kids, for the parents, for the guardians, even for the caseworkers at CPS. We help build those bridges. For medical, we help with the vaccinations, and keeping track of those is so huge and critical. I believe the health center is hugely critical and needed, and I hope it expands, and I can't wait to see it expand.